Right. All right. Cool. Yeah.
Cool, it looks like we're live on my side.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you like live streaming or something?
Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube.
All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Is your camera working on that?
Nah, I don't even know what. Go on, let me even try to watch the live on my phone and see. Yeah, no, I can see
Yeah. You
myself in
just.
the live, innit? I can't see. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Cool. You wanna go straight in?
Yeah. Yeah. Can't. Maybe I can get. I've got a light. Let me get a light. Oh, fuck. One second. What? Oh, fuck it, bro. You can see me well enough anyway.
Yeah, I can see you all good. So
Yeah. 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 Let's go.
cool. Let's go straight in. So what are you telling me, my brother? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Yeah, man. I'm good, bro. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Literally Monday, first day back first day of the week, innit? So literally just the grind and that, man. But before we get in it, for anyone who don't know you, quickly introduce yourself.
Of course. So, of course, my name's Faz, nickname Faz. I run Urban Music UK, which is a social media platform which, is, covers UK rap music pretty much. Um, it's kind of unique. I usually post clips of like podcasts, interviews. I post like new music updates, and then of course I've recently started doing like vlogs on YouTube where I like outreach with rappers and push content like that. And I've recently started doing skits, so I'm just like a UK rap media outlet, I'd say. Um, yeah, that's what I say at the moment, and I'm just it's growing at the moment. It's quite a strong presence on TikTok, and I'm growing it on Instagram as well. Instagram's definitely growing, so yeah, just going from strength to strength pretty much. So yeah, if you don't know me, get to know man. Urban Music UK.
Real shit, man. Real shit. So, let's go straight into this. Yeah. Firstly, what's your thoughts on the whole? Because obviously, you've seen the interview I did with Bambino Qadr, and you've
Yeah,
also
yeah.
seen the one he did with the Americans. So, obviously, what's your thoughts on both of them? Because I think you did have a video about how you kind of changed your feelings about the situation from my video and to the Americans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd say I think with the but both interviews, I think I watched most of yours, but yours was quite a while ago, innit? Like a year ago ish. And then his was quite recent. So I'd probably say everyone knows Bambino. I mean, for me and Bambino, I remember seeing him in the music videos and stuff. I didn't really know he was an artist like that until I guess when he started speaking out. And then yeah, and then they fell out. And I just say the difference between your interview and their interview. I feel like you were, you kind of you were interviewing him asked him about his career and how things are going, and then you asked him about Central Cee and his fallout. But I feel like this this recent one with the American real talk or real life, they're just trying to get straight into the tea about Central Cee, you know. And I guess that my perspective changed probably because I guess at first it kind of seemed like he was like an angry, like bitter friend that, you know, they were close. He's blown. He spoke about, you know, not getting 250k for a verse, and then, you know, kind of came across like he was bitter in it. And then I guess when he did this next interview, because he also did an interview with Tanks as well. Well, I think you were on that call. He did an interview with you. Yeah, he did an interview with yourself. Then short after, he did yourself, Tanks, and I can't remember. I think there's someone else on there. And then it was yeah. That's who it was. It was Az's interview in it with you, man. And then yeah, so I feel like the different interviewers kind of set the narrative. Set the narrative. So I'd say he definitely spoke a bit more transparently on this recent one because I guess I think the way he conducted himself on a on this recent interview definitely has helped the narrative in his favour and has kind of painted Central like the villain, I'd say. And yeah, I mean, he spoke more transparent and, you know, spoke about how, you know, he's known Central for a while from the get go, how him and Central close, and then as soon as, you know, he met YBs, and then things started taking off for real, then their relationship kind of changed. So I'd say, yeah, my opinion on him definitely changed, and I just hope, you know, he can definitely build a career off it because he's got people are locked in now. I mean, they knew about him before because of his claims about Cinch, but now after that, I think it's kind of portrayed him in a different light. So I feel like I think if he wants to make it, I think now's his opportunity, man.
No, I definitely agree with that because
What do you think, sorry?
I kind of agree because I think with the first one, I feel like maybe it's because obviously I'm UK based, so mostly people in the UK are gonna watch that. So and you know how the UK is, we're quite bad man, we're quite, you know what I mean. You know how they are. But in America,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you hearing them out a bit more. That rah, is that how my man's acting? So obviously, I think they give him more grace, and I think that has kind of helped them as well. If you look at his TikTok, like people are loving him. Like obviously there's
Yeah,
some
yeah,
that
yeah.
hate, but obviously but I feel like I feel like they have more for a relationship with him, even with all these memes of like, on my Bambino Qadr flow, like.
Yeah. Even like me, obviously, I just saw one guy do it, and then I just thought, yo, that might be funny if I do it, and I did it, and then the videos popped off, and then I done the next one, and it's popped off. So I guess it's got over 2 videos over like 120k views in like a week. So people are obviously locked into Bambino, you know.
No, definitely,
What do you
definitely.
think? What do you think about his music?
You know what? I fuck with his music. I think the shit he's recently dropped, Marilyn Monroe. What's the name of the other one?
The one that's going viral, the one that he's been using recently, or no?
It goes like, I want to be in the sticks. She wants to be in the mix. I'm paranoid. I just call bro for the blick. Hold on, let me even
Yeah, yeah,
Bambino.
yeah,
Like, because I think he has
yeah.
some
But
good songs there. I just think what he might need is to have someone to feature to lay a verse, you know, because I feel like if you
yeah,
can have that kind of variation between someone who's on the melody type of thing, then someone who's on some rapping shit, I think that would be
yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah.
Like you know,
Yeah, I feel like though, I feel like he's a good artist to the point where like like with Stench, he's obviously done it all himself, innit?
mm,
See if I get this working. Oh, man. Yeah. No, I feel like I don't know. I think because he's heavily auto tuned. I guess the UK's there's only like a small amount of rappers in the UK that have like blown from strictly using auto tune. So I guess I don't know, man. It's kind of harder for him to break the barrier, I guess, if he's want to stick with the auto tune. But he should just stick to. He should, you know, stay in his lane, man. And I guess he can build up a core audience as well. I guess he'd rather have like a core fan base of like
people that fuck with him.
50,000 people that rock with him than a million people and only 100. Because that's like Central seeing it. Like bet he's biggest in the world, but you hear mixed opinions about him all the time, innit?
No, definitely. Yeah, I think I agree with that because you know what? Because even in the last interview that I did with him, he was talking about how like he was kind of been blackballed by YBs and Cinch and whatnot. Mostly more YBs, and I think, but obviously now he got the attention on him. I think he may. I think due to that blackball, I can imagine it still being in place. I don't see him
Yeah,
like. Hopefully, he does get to them heights, but I think it'll be very hard for him to get to those heights. However, as it is right now, he can still have a very good career in music. So I think
yeah,
he
definitely,
just
man.
needs to utilize the opportunity because Keys is a good example of that. Like Keys built a team around him. He fell out of Cinch. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna build up my team and do my thing." Obviously, Keys
Yeah,
isn't the same level as Cinch in terms of numbers. However, Keys is doing very well for himself, and
yeah,
Bambino's
yeah,
the
yeah.
exact same.
Yeah, I'd say Cairo definitely had a bit more advantage on Bambino because Cairo and Central like that all on the same level. No one really knew Bambino. Like I guess he was around them, but music wise, I don't know. From before loading, you could say Central and Cairo were like that, and then of course loading. No, not loading. Not loading. Day in the life. They were like that, and then of course Day in the life. Century's going off. Cairo was there. Cairo was still doing the auto tune stuff. And then I guess when did they fall out? Around like after loading, innit?
Yeah, I think so. It was probably like 2020, 2021.
Yeah, probably. I think by the time he dropped 23, they fell out, innit?
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'd say yeah, Cara's definitely has more of an advantage anyway than Bambino. But yeah, Bambino can still build a career. I mean, Caro, he's building connections in the States.
you know,
Um, he's got he's got the motion here. He's got TikTok on lock. He's found his own lane. He's got Century had a deal with Nike. He's got a deal with Adidas. You know, he's headlining shows. He's popping. So I don't know. I guess Century's heights is crazy. Like it's crazy heights.
it's
But
okay.
it's not it's not like be as big as Century or like it's not the be it end all.
No,
I feel like there's a lot of artists. Like I'm trying to think, maybe like if Bambino, I don't know, there's a lot of artists in I've seen that say that are like they like the main name I'm thinking is Nave Smalls. I don't want to set Poppy's thing down or thinking it, but like if you look at him, he's got like a few bangers, like proper hits, like the Fire in the Booth. He's got Broken Homes. He's got Bad to the Bone. He's got some hits on his name, man. But like I don't know, his PR, I guess like his PR should be bigger than what he is, if you know what I mean. Like his success is sick. So I feel like if Bambino could have a career like close to him, where like he's eating well off music and that. I think if he just like hones into the spotlight he has now, he can still go on to have like a very good career in UK, man. And he needs to just lock in with TikTok,
no,
I'd say.
definitely. But obviously, I see him. He's posting all the time, so I think he will definitely get to that point right now. I think he has started dropping soon, so I'm looking forward to that drop and seeing where he can go. Honestly, but
Yeah,
now,
man. He needs to just stay in everyone's faces and not disappear. Because if he disappears,
on it, honestly, I think he just needs to be super active, super active. Try to build
yeah,
some connections, build a network with rappers. Like he's blackballed, but fuck it, man. Like he, the eyes are on him.
yeah,
The eyes are on him, so
man.
he can
Mm, mm,
he can
mm.
do his shit right now.
With that blackboard and stuff, is that like because obviously Century is bigger and they've got power, they've sort of told a lot of people, yo, like avoid working with my man.
I think it's kind of like this, like that, because so with the interview that I did with Bam, what happened was like he was saying like there's times he's tried to work with someone or maybe a certain pattern already, and then like they might come to him there and they might be like, you know what, I can't do that no more, and you know why, and on top of that, like you know how the industry is, man. Like sometimes some of these platforms, some of these people, they're just like they're not gonna fuck with him because they're thinking, oh, maybe one day Central C will fuck with us, innit? But if we fuck with him,
Yeah, yeah.
Central won't fuck with us no more. So
Mm,
it's a bit of this like D riding, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of that too.
yeah. I'd say, yo, Bambino needs to lock in with Bouncer, bro, because that you could say Bouncer is someone that's kind of viewed as not blackballed, but he's putting across sick advice. He's helping people behind the scenes, but on the surface level, everyone's just cooking him. Oh, bounce on, shut the fuck up, bounce to this, bounce as a rap, blah 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 blah. So I feel like you, you can't really use being blackballed as an excuse because yo, they don't control TikTok, they don't control Instagram. So I guess if you could just focus on your craft and I don't know, build that like direct access to the fans. You don't need to really like yeah the black ball thing. There's many artists that are straight independent. Look at Digger, not independent, but they've built like motion solo. Like look at Digger, bro. I think Digger's really only collabed with RD, RD, CGM folks, AGB lot.
No,
Um,
not the AGB
oh,
lot.
not AGB lot. No, not AGB. Yeah. Not AGB lot. Sorry. Yeah, the CGM folks. The man them in Liverpool.
Still Bricken.
Uh, yeah. Like still bricking them scouts lot. CGM,
One
and then
Frenchie.
of course,
Mm. One Frenchie.
and in the early doors, Ross. But obviously, what I'm saying is that when he's built his career, he's just been solo. And then I guess if you look at the blueprint, that people call that Digger the UK NBA. If you look at NBA, that guy he's built his own success. Him, and if he's collab with people, it's people on his label. So I you can build up. I don't think Bambino needs like his music's good. His music's good. I don't think he needs features. He's not one of these like TikTok rappers like Twitch or like A1 and J1 that need like a Tion Wayne feature to get mad streams and that. Like he can build that fan base, man.
Nah, for sure, man, for sure. But cool. To move on to the next topic, what's your thoughts on the whole Central Cee and H situation? Because obviously, recently Central was in Mani, and he was moving mad. Like
Nice.
he was singing a song on one of H's beats, and on top of that, his goons were calling out H, saying that like we want to have a talk and all that. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I think he's just pump faking, man. You know, the smart thing about Sench is he never directly responds. Like, there's been so much shots sent his way. H has named him. Said, you know, go have chat for go have chat for Digger. Digger's called him out by name bare times. There was that burner CGM account leaking all the documents saying yo Sench is a Neek, with Nank's brother and that. You know, there's loads of. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't really think, but yo, this guy's been publicly addressed loads of times, and he always just does like the subliminal thing in it. Like, if the shoe fits, wear it. So he's just playing into it, and it like I guess someone that's as big as H, you can't ignore it, and everyone knows that H sent for him, and of course he when H did the comment, no posted the diss track, he commented in it saying like our fares and that, and then yeah, so I guess he's playing into it, but I don't think we'll hear much after the tour. I'll be surprised if we even hear him talk about it again because he didn't really address it, did he? He just played into it like okay, yeah, I mean H got a problem, and that's about it, man. I think he's just pump faking, man. I'd say pump faking and yeah, being like responding cryptically, you know. What do you think? What do you think about that and his approach
I think
of like being cryptic?
like I rate the whole sneaky diss thing. Like I kind of like that, but I feel like I kind of agree with Bouncer when he was saying that the whole thing about the goons trying to call them out, my man, because it seems like you're doing too much. It feels a bit forced.
Yeah,
It's like obviously big up with Central Cee, but like from what I know, he's never been that guy in terms of like I'll come to your, like you know what I mean. So
yeah,
looking at my man do that and his goons do this, it's not like a good look for him in my opinion. You know what I mean? Obviously,
yeah. I
everything is
know.
fake, innit?
Mm.
Like, there's a good chance this is all scripted, so niggas like us can talk about it. But
Yeah, man, we're falling for the pump fake, bro.
real. So
Yeah, but no, I do agree. Still, I saw Bounce's video. Yeah, I guess the thing is as well. You heard that Central Cee song back to it, and Young Gads is like there's a voice note of that Young Gads saying like, people always gonna trying to find like chinks in your armor and that, and telling Sense to like stay grounded. You know what I'm on about?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, or if you did the Central Cee song, straight back to it, um, like I think in the beginning or at the end, there's like a voice note. He puts in like an audio of young ads, giving him advice, telling him to like, yo, stay grounded and keep doing your thing. People are always gonna find like chinks in your armor and like basically saying like they're gonna try and not pull you down where they can. I guess I can kind of see this now with like the bouncer video, the Trap Law Russ documentary. Like I guess over the past 6 years, potential's been built up, and this guy like yo, he's this like drippy, this drippy guy from West London. He's one of the man them. And yeah, he's like the poster boy. And then you could say within the last year or two, then the narrative has kind of changed on him, you know? People are like, yo, he's not, people are like kind of exposing, oh, he's not a real street guy and things like that. So I guess it kind of ties into, yeah, the pump faking about the H situation. Like, I guess, yeah, it's probably not a good look for him, but I don't know. People say he's cosplaying. What do you think? You think he's got cosplaying like a bad man or something?
Yeah, because I think he's kind of forcing the bad boy thing, innit? Like not to say there's nothing wrong with having a bit of swagger about you and whatnot. And obviously he's done what he's done. Like it's confirmed that he's been, like he was shotting and shit. He's making doing his little flips and that. But obviously that doesn't make you a bad man type thing, innit? And obviously
Yeah,
I feel like it's a thing of just stay in your lane type thing, innit? Because you know what I mean. Like, I'm not a bad man. I do fucking interviews and shit, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think
So
because it's probably like money in it. Like, of course, everyone we all know if you're from the ends, you know people that are on like are on that end and their associates. Like, you might know people that are on like that are on job and of. Or you've come across people that are on job that are associates or whatever. I might have people that I know that yo man shot in etc etc. But I guess with him, he's like I guess like when he started the
it's all
scene,
image,
what?
isn't it? I think it's all part of the
Yeah,
image.
yeah, like, yeah, man. Like I feel like when he first come on the scene, he was just like a fly boy that trapped and bare tap, gold teeth. The gal love him. Like how can you hate him? And then I guess he kind of because he's from Bush, he's put Bush on the map. And then I guess I don't know. I think I saw someone on YouTube talking about like he had some issues with some Bush members and that talking about he's got to give them bread and that. So I guess him claiming Bush, he's had to bring in all the man them in it and make it look like it's some like OCG. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that's what it is. I think you know is he probably blew up, and obviously that I think he probably thought it make. So I guess it kind of does make sense to have like the whole backing of Bush and that behind him, and obviously that brings some support with him. I guess those are like these are people that like the people around him are like people that are known in the ends type thing. So it's a good look for him. I think it's a level of
Yeah,
protection as well. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And also even when you're selling to a new audience, they might be like, oh, my man's with so and so. Oh yeah, he must be about. You know what I mean? It's all part of an image, isn't it?
Yeah. I know, and I guess he's aware of it, man. I mean, yeah, yeah. It's interesting, man. How yeah, man. I kind of understand now when people say you get built up to get teared down. I can kind of see that with him. You know, like he's peaking now, and then yeah, I feel like he's definitely being built up to be teared down, man. What do you think?
You know what? I think
Or is it
I hear
self-inflicted?
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I don't. Obviously, not to say that. I hope he doesn't have a downfall. Hopefully, he doesn't. Hopefully, he keeps doing his thing. However, I don't see him falling off in a while. I think he has a couple more
Yeah.
years.
Good.
I think he's gonna have a couple more
Yeah.
years with it in him, in at least at that top stage, and then eventually, as with all musicians, eventually it's gonna get watered down. He's gonna be more for UK thing, then he's gonna chill out. But I think he's good as long as like the whole Shepherd's Bush thing is all PG, like and no one tries to
Yeah.
backdoor him. Because if he gets that back door, then obviously I can't lie, like he won't hit them heights no more type thing. He'll do his thing, but he won't be hitting them heights.
Yeah. I feel like with him he's quite calculated, so maybe he can see the like him being teared down, like because the way people are getting like the public opinion, like 2 years ago, of course people would say, oh, Century's cat rapper. He's never trapped. Blah 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 blah. He used to sell hoodies and things like that, and it was just silly comments, isn't it? But now you got people fully talking about it. Like Bouncers made the video. Traplo Russ made the documentary, which pretty much exposed his whole life, innit? Who else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Traplo Russ, Bouncer, and then you've got Striker on the podcast with Opinionated, and he was saying like, oh, Sench, yeah, he's been OT, but he's not like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I guess the street cred is probably coming at risk, and then as you're saying, if he gets backdoored properly, then I can kind of see it kind of crashing down, because you could say Bambino has kind of not tried to backdoor him, but you can kind of look at it like that in a way, as in like a mark on his street rep, innit? If you're one of your closest your right hand man is coming out now and making an interview saying that like he wasn't really about it like that, then I can kind of see that downfall coming. And I guess Cairo, I'm surprised Cairo hadn't said nothing, man. Cairo could easily have said something as well, you know? But yeah, I feel like he's probably too calculated, and I guess if he's smart, he might control his exit before that happens, you know?
No, definitely. And hopefully he's able to do that as well. Hopefully he's able to do that. Because he seems like a smart enough guy, so hopefully he's good at on that area. But cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, I wanted to talk about this last bit about Central Cee. What's your thoughts on the whole like Traplo Ross documentary about as well as like Shauni Caberllero clapping back at TLR? Because obviously,
Yeah.
like, Traplo was basically calling him a nerdy white kid and Neek and all these type of things there.
Yeah.
And then Shauni is basically clapping back and calling Traplo Ross a Neek and a white boy cunt. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I would say, yeah, it's quite funny, man. I mean, yeah, Traplo Ross is a UK street rapper's worst nightmare, man. Because yeah, I'd say like, don't get me wrong, it's proper informative content and it's good. It's good to watch. It's interesting. But like, yeah, man, he's next level with it, man. He's next level. Like the mad research and he does, and he kind of puts the pieces together. Like Armani from Take Risk was saying that, okay, all of Traplo Ross's all of his information he uses in his videos is public knowledge, but like it's scattered in it. It's scattered, and he kind of goes on this mad like research online and puts it all together. So I'd kind of say, yeah, it is mad. It definitely is mad, man. That's some sort of like defamation of character type shit, man. I'd say. If that was the thing in it, I think you can probably get sued for that in UK. I don't know, innit?
You know
But
what?
yeah, that is definitely.
I wouldn't say it's
Yeah.
defamation's more of like, say someone calls you a nonce, that's defamation, isn't it? But
True.
obviously, like, for example, if I'm rapping about shanking Bear Man and that I did a caught body a couple weeks ago, and I put that in a lyric, I put that on Twitter, that's not really defamation. That's just someone piecing shit together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I hear you. I think more defamation, as in like, okay, cool. So all the information that Traplo Russ is using is public, calm, and of course, rappers saying certain things is out there, or if his ops are saying things about him, and then okay, so there's one opinion of Sench, there's another opinion, and then of course Traplo Russ is getting all his evidence to prove it, but like you kind of know what he's doing though, like he's not just.
Sometimes I think, especially with that Traplo Ross documentary on Sense, I feel like Traplo is a bit biased. I feel like he had it out for him, innit? In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like speaking was with him. So it's like,
yeah, man. It's not like some partial documentary where he's just just narrating the come up of Central Cee. Like, do you remember that YouTube channel in America? It's called I can't remember the name, man. But there was that channel, that guy, Chris McFadden or something, and he would always do like rappers to come up. So, something like that. I can't remember what the series is called. Let me see if I can find it. You can still see me, right?
yeah, I can still see you.
Yeah. Let me put his name in, because yeah, there was a guy. I think his name was Chris McFadden. I might have just Made that up, bro. Nah, that question not fair. um, uh, I'm gonna try and find. I've got his like channel in my head, man. Oh, before they were famous, that's the one. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. So that guy, he's straight up just like narrating. Yo, since he's from Shepherd's Bush. I don't know if it's in the video sense, but like his videos, he's just plainly narrating in it. Like, oh, this is where this rapper's coming from. This is how he's blown. This is where he's now. What Chapler Russ is like pushing a narrative. He's kind of confirmed that essentially like a Neek, he's kind of confirmed that because half of that documentary was Digger, and Digger it was just proving that Digger's a bad boy, and Stench is not is a Neek pretty much. So that's what I'm kind of getting at with like the defamation. It's kind of okay, it's all public information, but you kind of confirming the narrative. He's literally confirmed it, and he's put together all these pieces and stuff like that just to confirm his narrative, man. So about what that Shawnee lady's saying though, she needs to chill with that. Like, you know what I mean? She needs to chill with like what did she say? He's like a white boy, like
White boy from like out of town. That like, oh, you're not from this. Because obviously she was basically saying that, oh, essentially cosplay in the streets, and she was like, oh yeah, like it's funny coming from a white boy who's not from the streets. Type thing,
yeah.
In my opinion, I think Shawnee, she should stay in her lane and just like focus on A and R.
Yeah, man.
Innit?
She's a professional. She's a music professional, bro. You don't need to be wilding out like that.
Because obviously that really and truly has nothing to do with you, innit? But then again, I guess for her, she's kind of protecting her like
Yeah,
because she did help. She was the one actually who put together that £25 million deal, that distribution deal with
crazy.
UMG and Sench. Was it UMG or was it Sony? I forgot who it was.
Yeah, he mentioned Lucian Grange. Who's he? What label does he own?
Oh shit, I don't.
That's his name, innit? Lucian. I'll Google it though. Uh, UMG. Yeah.
Yeah, UMG. So obviously that £25 million deal, and obviously I can imagine. I don't know how the shit works, but I can imagine that she probably got a little cut from that deal too. For
Yeah,
helping
under.
them put together. So obviously in her head, she's probably thinking, shit, I need to make sure my man is still kind of that guy. So by the time it's time to renew a deal, I can get another cut. You know what I mean? It's business, isn't it? So she's just trying to protect their pockets.
Saving face.
Hear it.
Yeah. Obviously, that's why I'm saying the element of it's kind of like defamation, isn't it?
No,
Because
I wouldn't call it defamation, but it's a draw out, innit? It's a draw out.
yeah, okay. Defamation of character, it probably wouldn't hold in court, yeah, but he's definitely like disreputing, like he's trying to put a stain on his rep, on the bad boy rep. But yeah, the good thing about Century is he's a rapper that doesn't react. Because if it was like Digger, for example, he'd be on live in it, or
Every
he
day,
would
you would have had the end
he
of
would
it.
make a story, something like that, directly like, oh yeah, saying something about Trap Law. But Stench, and the maddest thing is as well, I think people think like because rappers are so gone, they don't see these things on social media. But um, I'll be so shocked if Stench actually hasn't seen the documentary
The interviews.
or or known about it. I'll be shocked if he hasn't seen Bambino's interviews. And of course, whenever Digger D sends for him, I'll be shocked if he don't see it. But he does. He definitely does a good image, like a great image of just not responding. And I guess it kind of helps with his clean image. You know what I mean? Like clean bad boy. Like that's what got people confused. Like you put across this clean bad boy image. That's why everyone's like, "Whoa, you got this clean bad boy image, but you're not a bad boy." So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the Trap Lord Russ, he's definitely a rapper's worst nightmare, man. He's definitely a rapper's worst nightmare. But he's I guess he's needed in the culture, man. At the end of the day, if he was a white brother, if he was one of the man them, if he was Asian, like I don't really think there's an issue because he's a media outlet, you know. You got BBC, you've got Daily Mail, you got Daily Mirror, you've got all these outlets, you know, like I don't really think you can. I don't really think the public can be like, oh, because you're not black, you can't speak on that, or I don't know, man. It's just a media. It's just a media outlet, and he's built his thing up to the point where it is now, where if he makes a story, it pops off in it. I don't really think people was like saying these kind of things when he was first making his documentaries and that. You get me? And my man was even going on block tours with OFB and that. You get me? So I guess, yeah, man, she needs to just, yeah, man. Well, when you start drawing for the raid card, it's kind of just like ruining your argument there. You get me? She's entitled. She's entitled to defend sense, but you can't be just your main argument is my man's a white boy. You don't know why go on. You can't speak on it. Like I don't know, man. But yeah, it's all mad. But yeah, Trap Lord Ross, yo. But you know what? Trap Lord is good though because it shows how reckless these rappers are, bro. Mad reckless. Man are reckless.
Yeah,
You
because
get me,
a lot of man be saying a lot of things and basically leaving out their truth,
bro?
literally. Because if he can do that, God knows what police could do, and they have way more access to
Bro,
information.
bro, like they do. Bro, there's units. Well, I'm seeing online. Yeah, there's in police forces. There's teams tasked on monitoring drill rappers, bro, on social media. Like, bro, the stuff man them are posting nowadays. Man, seeing in man are robbing watches and then posting who watched the robbed and then making videos outside his mom's gaff. You get me? Or like shit goes down in the street in like London, and man will make stories. Man will post like a blank screen, some text, slightly hinting on stuff. Or like when Digger caught Wads, you get me?
Mm, because
Like when he caught Wads, bro. Like I understand why he recorded it. You get me? I understand why he recorded it, but at the same time, why would you record it? Because
if my man
I
hopped
don't
out,
know, man.
because if my man came out of the car, what's he gonna do in it? And obviously, if you do what you wanted to do, it's all on camera, bro. You know what I mean? So
I'm saying because if he came out the car, he would definitely would have got cracking. Like you get me? Because I thought obviously in the moment, adrenaline, the camera's on, you're amped up. You get me? So you think like I don't think these men are getting out the camera to just like taunt someone and not take it further than that. You get me? Because yo, in the moment, you're getting the camera out, drawing him out, and if my man hops out, you'll do whatever in it. I don't know, man. I think it's mad, bro. I think it's mad that man are airing out their stuff on online and making it easier for the police to, you know, crack shit. I don't know. I guess it helps their reputation because they're kind of proving they do what they're doing. It.
you know, and I think that's the double-edged sword with this type of stuff, with like drill and even like the whole street persona thing, because you kind of need to live what you rap type thing. But it's like, because
Yeah,
you rap, you're basically put yourself in that harm's way a lot of the time. Because
yeah. I think tying into this year, bro. I wanted to ask, what do you think about those scoreboard pages, bro, and these channels like Drill Star?
you know what, shout out Joe Star because he's shown man love before, so that's what I want to say
Yeah,
first. And secondly, I'll say, you know what, because I think I'll say, like, obviously from my perspective, at times it does look a bit like, it looks a bit weird, isn't it? Like you're seeing man put different videos. Like, I'm not talking about Joe, so I'm just talking about Joe pages in general, innit? Because you don't know who's putting this type of shit together. Like, it reminds me of when I did an interview with 2577. He was just saying like, oh, when like people make documentaries by the ends and shit, it's like it feels like the people have an obsession with the mandem, because like you're probably from God knows where. You've probably kind of wanted to live in the life, but now man's living through next man. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man. I agree with that
On
fully.
top of that, however, I would say that like I don't really see it as snitching, because remember, these man find information through people, bro. Like people say the
Yeah,
business online or they put in a song. You know what I mean? And also a lot of this is speculation too, because one thing
yeah,
I remember, so obviously where I live is not too far from like AGB, 51st, all that core. So one time there was a documentary about like what was happening, and that documentary was accurate, bro. I'm saying
Accurate.
accurate. So you also need to remember
Mad.
sometimes these people who have these drill pages are from ends as well, innit? They're not
Yeah.
all white youths, innit? Or white youths from
Like
Kent.
academics.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, they're not all academics, innit? So like some of these man, there's certain people. I think there's certain drill rappers that actually make their own pages and shit. In my opinion.
Yeah, when I made that video, I don't know if you saw it. I made a video like saying how these pages are mad. People in the comments talking about rappers are hitting up pages, telling them what gone. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised, man. If someone's trying to make a name for themselves, they'll probably tell them, "Yo, this just happened," or whatever, and then letting people report it. Like with the Saru thing, that's definitely got to be like someone that is known that's like started that flame. You get like started that fire. You get me? Like, what do you
Yeah,
think?
I
Like,
think the flame was always there because I think as soon as it happened, he did get it. Like he did get posted, and then I think he went jail for a bit, so he went quiet. So no one really said nothing about it. And then he came out, and obviously from the time he came out, he was doing his thing, but people were questioning his authenticity, and because of that, like everything resurfaced. People were like, oh, that my man wrote a statement, and it was all alleged. Then someone released the statement. Then someone released a phone
crazy,
call with a
crazy.
someone released a phone call with like so the guy, the brethren of the guy that killed his friend,
Yeah, yeah,
and he's saying how that yeah that I did that he was just trying to pay off that yo that I didn't say too much in it, but that he was like bro you're saying what my man's wearing and that all that type of thing there. So that's what it is,
yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, I feel like social media is dangerous, man, because I guess people they put things out there, and like I think what people need to understand as well. Once you put something out there and you've got a following, bro, that stays out there, man, because people will scream record it. Like people will be on live talking mad, and there's people on the live who are the people who are just scream recording the whole thing. You get me? And then like not talking about Saru, but just generally like rappers will go on live talking hot, and there's probably someone in the comments that scream recording the whole thing, man. And then when the live gets twisted and narratives get pushed, the rappers are like, "Yo, what the hell, man? Like, you man are feds." But I'm like you got following, bro, and you can't be like you gotta just move smarter, man. I think gotta just move smarter, bro.
For shit show, man. For shit show. Because you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if some of these pages are run by police. Honestly, because remember, you got to deep it. Like when people put the stuff out there, there'll be people in the comments saying, "No, that's cap. My man didn't board this guy," or like, or they might say, "Oh no, he wasn't just there. He actually chinged my man." You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You get me?
yeah. It's definitely people from ends, bro. Because like if you're like close friends with someone that are involved in stuff, then like proximity, some people know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a brethren that died like last month or now like Feb. Yeah,
RP.
he's died. He's yeah. RIP, man. He's died. He's got killed over some like spat in it. He's died, and then I've found out like what's happened straight away because it's happened on like a road where I know people that live on that road, and they've told me where I gone. You get me? So it's like I guess when people are in, so what I'm trying to say is when people are in the comments saying, "Nah, it wasn't it wasn't AGB that tuned up Morrison, it was blah blah blah," it's probably because that person is probably like he's close to what's happened. You know what I mean?
And also, I think,
Like
and to add on to that, because I was even seeing how, like, with King Von, he would, every time he allegedly caught a body, he would tweet about it and he would hint about it. Like, every time he caught a body, he would hint at the body. But I think also, I think, like, with some of these guys, they want people to know that they did it. And two, I think,
yeah,
especially if you're, like, tapped, like, some people kind of like the gratification of almost being caught. Like with a lot of serial killers, they love the chase of police on their tail.
yeah, because obviously he's like, "Yo, I'll beat the police, bro." Like if you can't catch me, who can?
Mm. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. So I do. I do agree. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, with these rappers nowadays, they probably know. I think now, if you're in 2025 and you don't know, like what you put on social media can be used against you. Like, not policing, but like if like Digga D was to post post a statement calling some rapper from Leeds a neek, like you can't be surprised that everyone's gonna form their own narrative, bro, because you've slapped it out there in public, innit? Or something like that.
No, definitely.
So yeah, man, I feel like and I feel like they definitely do put it out there for some sort of gratification in it. But bro, that's I guess, bro, that's their line of work, innit? You get me? That's the man's line of work, bro. Like if you I don't know, man. Yeah,
I guess
that's
you know it is. It's like having a job in it. It's like having a career. Sometimes you have to put your work
yeah,
in your CV. I guess it's the same as a rapper. I guess, isn't it?
yeah, bro. You get me? Like if you done what if you done a work. You gonna you like if you're at work, bro, and you've done a good job on something, you make sure you get you make sure you get the credit for that, innit? So I guess for the man, they man doing what they're doing, you know, they want to make sure they get the credit for it, man. But I guess what they don't know is when they're taking credit for something, the feds will just the scope is mad, innit? Obviously, I don't know. I'm not locked in like that, so I don't know what the police do and that. Obviously, I watch YouTube and documentaries and that, bro. But obviously, from what you can see, or what other media outlets say and stuff, the police are definitely locked in on social media and I got like burner accounts and that. That's what I'm hearing, innit?
No, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I know, but obviously to
Yeah.
wrap up though, I wanted to ask. This is a question that people have been talking about a lot recently. Yeah, 100 man or a gorilla, who's winning?
Bro, so I'd went to the comments straight away, man. Leave to the man them that are like animal fanatics and see what they say.
Mm.
I saw a video yesterday. I think it was maybe Made You Think posted it or on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok actually, and this one guy broke down like, "Yo, humans don't stand a chance." You know what I mean? Humans don't stand a chance. Like the strength of the gorilla. It's the skin is dense, the bones are heavy. It's the rage. Like I guess I've googled myself with a human mash up a chimp and that, but I think like the aggression that they can just get, I think that will just overpower like what humans can do in it. Like I don't know, man. So yeah, I think I don't really think. Yeah, I think a gorilla will win. From what I've seen, I think a gorilla will win
Because
easily, bro.
I'm trying to think. Safe is 100 man that are willing to die for this. They're willing to die for this shit. No
Nah,
fear, nothing.
bro.
And in my head, and then they all swarm the gorilla at the same time. I'm thinking eventually the two gorillas gonna get tired.
Nah, bro. That don't exist, man. Humans aren't robots. You get me? It's not we're not AI, bro. Like no matter how tapped someone is, they got emotions. If you see five man just get obliterated right there, you're gonna run. And if you see five man just get smoked, five man just get ripped apart, you are not running towards that gorilla, bro. No matter like you're not.
Bro,
No matter how much of a savage or how much of a king one you are, bro, logic will prevail. You're not gonna go and run towards a gorilla, man. Especially like a silverback that's like mad strong and shy.
no, because
That'll be long, bro.
honestly, long day. Because I can like seeing the first like couple man that get smoked is crazy. You're gonna see one man with his arm off. He's gonna the second man's gonna get beaten with the first man's arm. Then the next man's gonna get bitten in their neck and shit. Another man's head's clean off. Long day.
I know, man. Yo, some billionaires should one of these like sadistic billionaires should run a little experiment, man. Not with real humans. Maybe get like some like bots that are like got human flesh and density and whatever. I don't know, man.
Mm.
And run it just to show people like, yo, 100 man ain't beating a gorilla, bro. Bare fist,
Bare
nah,
fist is crazy. Oof. Cause like
bro. Bare man cut.
bro,
Yeah.
imagine you try to throw a jab at it, bro, and it just rips your arm off. It's just you try
What
to
you gonna do?
they just rip you off, man.
Yo, touch you. Wah.
Like
Because what can you do? You can uppercut it and that, like, you probably break your hand punching it as well.
Even that, you know. So I think it's scary because you know what? If you deep it, humans actually weak in terms compared to other animals.
I know, man. And yeah, like these animals are like these are predators, bro.
Now gorillas
You
are
get me? These are
predators, but still, they're
not predators, but not predators, but these are like they're top of like they're bro. They're huge. They weigh a lot. Aggression. They're like very smart. They're very tactical. And yeah, man, I feel like they got that killer instinct in it. And the thing is, I don't know. Maybe the law has kind of controlled that killer instinct of humans, bro. These man can just kill another fucking animal in the woods and they won't go jail for it, will they?
you
So
know, because I think with that killer instinct thing, I think like there's a lot of people who are like that. The only thing is like these days prison, man. I can't lie. I even remember having this convo a couple years back. Like if you kill someone, you might not get nicked now. You might like for the next 10, 20 years you're calling, but then one day like your kids are eating dinner. Okay, so you're under arrest for for murder that took place on
Chai,
October the 1st, 2021. You know what I mean?
bro, I'd be prang as fuck, bro. I'd be prang, fam.
2 years on the run. Not even on the run. You're calling. You think, yeah, I got away with it. Then there's some new technology, and be like, yeah, yo. So you're under arrest on suspicion of murder that happened 20 years
Chai,
ago. Yeah, dark, dark.
dark, bro. I think I saw something like that in like America. This guy like done an M. He got away with it. Moved to like another state, and then they grabbed him when he was like 70, like 60, bro. And like a walk. I think someone like recognized him and yeah, man. And do you see all these guys in UK that they commit a crime and they just vanish like they vanish to Dubai and then some man come back
Nah,
thinking,
you know what?
yeah,
Like, if you catch a body, man, your best just go to Nigeria, go somewhere in Asia, go somewhere in the Caribbean, honestly, and just forget about it. I swear.
bro, you gotta do the race like
And even
10K.
that, like it's still long, even at that, cause like,
Yeah, man, I know because like you got money in your account, passport, whatever, like yo, and you're gonna need like your face is out there. You're gonna need help.
then
You're gonna need help,
because when you go to that next country, now you need to get like you need to think about that getting money in too. So because you're in a new country, like, and then even if you go to that new country, how you gonna get a bank account, and then how you gonna work? Long, man, it's long, man. Just
bro. You better
everything.
have like yeah, you're right, man. Like even like stuff on that, bro. Them man probably doing a good job going Kenya, man.
No, it's
And
bad.
yeah, just the photos, man. That would kill me, bro. The photos, the fact that you were like on the run. I mean, hey, would you not though? Like, yo, you just murked like two men in the ends, pecked off for like 2 years, and you ain't been caught, bro. And then you're making drill music, and you got a mad successful career back home. Fuck it, you might as well post something in it. Like, but yo, the fact that kitchen picture got him bagged. Oh no, it wasn't that. To be fair,
So what it was is like
it's
the
going to the mall in it.
yeah. So that one. So they took that picture in one of Kenya's biggest malls, and the second thing was obviously the curtain was part of it because obviously in East Africa they like colorful curtains, and another one is I think the the oven is a Kenyan is an oven that's only made in Kenya, which means it's probably only being shipped out to East African countries. So putting that together and then hearing it online, it's like cool. Let's put an order in it. Let's get an extradition order, and then boom.
Bro, that is long, man. Because yo, he's probably done it. Like he's done the hard part, man. You're gone.
Mm.
But I guess posting and that, yeah. Because I doubt anyone in Kenya would know. But his face was never revealed in it, so
Mm.
he's nice. Like no one knew. Maybe the police probably put together this Tariq brother is suspect, but obviously to the public domain, no one knew that in it.
No, because you know, it's like
So
I wouldn't be surprised if like everyone police already knew he was in Kenya, but it's just like locking it down to where. And I think him posting kind of made them think, you know what, he's probably somewhere in this city or in this town. Let's close in on this town, and then from there, that's how they got his ass. Honestly,
Yeah, did you see? I think it was maybe like last 6 months or something. See that CB got charged with that murder of that Grenna guy
yeah, and he
or
might
White
be doing
Grenna,
it. Yeah, I think it was Grinner. I think it was Grinner.
one of them. Yeah, yeah, it was the older one.
So like, he's already serving basically life for an AM, and now they're going back and like it goes back to my point. Imagine catching the M, you think you're PG, then one day
Yeah, he probably thought it's PG fam. He thought, yo, okay, they got me for this, but I've done this and that, and yo,
he was probably
now they've
like,
just
yeah, fair enough, innit, man. Like, cool, fair, I'll do that bit, and then they could knock. They more times they don't even knock. They'll just throw that under his cell, be like, that's for you, mate. You're you're being investigated for you've been charged for murder. Long,
ah.
long.
And then he's just thinking about, yo, like obviously it's come to light, man. Because yeah, even though I'm seeing nowadays, there's still people are getting killed in the ends and it's going unsolved and things like that. And it's just like, I guess maybe these men will get caught sometimes, but imagine the thrill of like, yo, you've done it and you ain't been caught, and you just going about the ends normal. 1 year's passed, you ain't been caught. 2 years, you ain't been caught. Like, yeah, isn't there like a few man in London who like some rappers or something, and their things are still unsolved and that.
Yeah, I think there's a couple people out here who like there's a couple unsolved murders. I think London it's a bit hard. I feel like the Birmingham method to catch a body, it looks easy. I can't lie. I feel
What's
like
the Birmingham
London
mess,
looks
bro?
easy to catch a body. I swear to God. But apparently it's being patched though. Apparently the body,
That's a,
apparently it's being patched.
what's the meth, bro? What's the meth?
Bro, because for example, London, you have to think about it heavy. But I feel like with Birmingham, all you need is a things. If you can find the right location, say, I feel like I'm talking bears, but say you catch your guy, you smoke them, cool. Obviously, you take the dings to somewhere in the forest, innit? Have another car waiting for you already, and then from there, burn that car, then go into that new car, go somewhere else, burn it, and then from there, find your way back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. But you're doing the
But
feds work, man.
sorry,
Oh, you're doing yeah, man. But you're just releasing the meth.
release it. But everyone knows about the meth in it because I feel like you need like
I
multiple
don't know.
drops.
I don't know about the meth, man. I don't know about the meth, my boy. Yeah. That's bad, man.
That or you have to
Us.
that or you have to bang some judge or something. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. That catching an M thing, bro. The weight it must have on your conscience, it must be a mad thing,
You know what it is?
you know?
I feel like because obviously I've heard like I've watched like a lot of documentaries and a lot of people say that the first one's hard to get over, but after a bit you're cool in it. Especially imagine if you're beefing someone, you might feel a bit bad about it, but I feel like after a bit you'll be like fuck 'em. But I think it's like the whole thing of like having always looking over your shoulder like one day someone can get me, and it might never come, but I think that living a life where you're always thinking shit like, do I need to move yard? Do I need to go here? Do I need to delete everything? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I like cycling the crib twice, and yo, that's like some mafia shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that is mad. So yeah, I think, yeah, yo, the current state of affairs, man. 2025 rappers going on, rappers putting shit online, and I guess nowadays there's loads of content creators like ourselves talking on the things, and people probably don't appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's all crazy, man.
No, honestly, in my opinion, I personally feel like the crimes, like the gang thing's finished, man. I can't lie. If you want to do
Bro, that's
like
been finished, man.
like literally, just focus on making money, whatever it is. If it's whatever, even get a job, trap, do F, but don't do the gang thing. The gang thing's finished. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro, it's been finished, man. Because like people don't rate that no more. People are getting bread now. Obviously, back in the day, you just thought if I'm making bread out here, I'm by myself trapping. Obviously, I ain't trapped in it, so but yeah, man, are trapping, or you got to kick ball or be a rapper, and you knew from like year 7, if, I can't rap. That's off the list. Ball, every man tried the ball thing till like 18, and then you locked it off. So yeah, but now it's like it's mad. Like I don't know, people don't rate it no more, man. It's weird. Like I feel like the rappers from who blew like before TikTok, they still got their street rep and that. You get me? So they still got that appeal. But I feel like the new age guys, they don't need anything, man. This man out here just talking smoky on lyrics, and you don't even know if telling the truth or not. Like bro, back in the day in ends, there's certain man you can't chat to in it. Certain man you can't chat to. You wouldn't even chat to certain man this way because what they'll do. And then these are the guys that are rapping. You get it? Now there's just anyone like man associates of bad man, and they're talking about their friends' works, or you know what I mean? Like trying to create that image of themselves. It's like me if I start rapping and talking about my brothers that died and that, and you get me. So I'm making it like I come from the block. Well, obviously, man from the ends on that, but you get me. Like making it like, yo, man's from Trench, baby. Losing all my friends are dying. Yeah, you get me. And I just feel like there's no kind of like check anymore. So I feel like all the rappers maybe that are just neeks have kind of diluted the need to be a bad man to blowing rap, and I guess now everyone don't respect the bad man anymore. And all the bad mans, all the man them that were bad are all grown up now saying it's dead anyway. So
And even at that,
you get it.
I think these days, like I feel like these days more men are going jail. On top of that, I feel like more men are getting longer sentences these days too. So I think it's like I feel like that has also played a part. Like some man might just say, "Brush it, I'm not gonna do that." Some man might just go jail. Some man might think, you know what, fuck it, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? Do something, and bro, I'll call police. Real shit, bro. Cause you,
Yeah, yeah. Because you always get nabbed anyway, man. Like I think Bambino, in that interview, he said in the UK, in America, they handle business themselves. In the UK, you just call the police, innit?
I was,
And
mm.
yeah, go on.
No, because I was thinking, you know, it's because obviously they still got police and that. However, I think it's because with us in the UK, say if you forget anyone from ends, forget all the street stuff. Think of just the average person. Like in the average person in the US, they're allowed firearms. They have these somewhat decent self defense laws. UK, we don't really have that. You can't even pepper spray, simple pepper spray. That you can't have that. If you get caught with it, like you're getting arrested. So it's like
Yeah, man.
obviously
Double-edged sword.
so like because of that, like people think like, you know what, like let me just call police. So there's no point in me handling it myself. I even remember a thing where like I think this guy must have I think you I've seen a couple. I see this one thing where these guys tried to rob this man's house, innit, whilst his family was sleeping and shit. So basically they chased him out, got in his car, they tried to run away in a moped and he ran them over. He hit them off the moped.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously he almost like he was facing some prison time for it. Obviously everyone, like basically the whole UK kind of said no, like were in uproar about it, so they just gave him an NFA. And obviously I can't lie, we have bad self-defense laws in my opinion, but obviously that's what
Yeah,
makes it
terrible,
worse,
man.
isn't it?
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, but yeah, in this country, man, you definitely face retribution. And nowadays, bro, it ain't even worth it, man, because yo, you got like cell site, there's cameras everywhere, like ring cameras, that dashboard cams,
Mm.
people shops have got all these 24-hour shops, they've all got mad surveillance. Bro, bosses have got cameras, like there's cameras everywhere, man. So I just feel like, yeah, man, do anything nowadays. Yeah, and I'd say, bro, the self defense laws are mad as well. Yeah, like I think like you can't do anything in this country without getting touched first, and that.
Yeah, and also stuff like excessive force as well. You can't have too much excessive force. Like even for example, obviously I told you about you can't have like pepper spray. The reason you can't have pepper spray because it's premeditated. They're saying, oh, like you have it because you're premeditating using it. So that's
Yeah,
mm,
true. I guess, bro, it's true. It's true in
nah.
a way.
I personally think that we should have better self defense laws. In my opinion, like we should be
Yeah,
able to be sacked from it.
100%, man. It's a double-edged sword, I'd say, because you can walk around now being safe, feeling safe, because you know, okay, the only man that are gonna carry something are the man them that look dodgy. You get me, man, them that it holds up, keys and that. But the average Joe, they're not gonna have anything. So you can go up, you can have encounters in the day. You won't feel you won't feel threatened like that. Whereas imagine everyone had access to weapons and that. I feel like the rate would be higher, bro. Because I think people would, like, imagine these crackheads. I got things, bro.
But you know, the way I think
Imagine these man got pepper spray and nanks and guns.
the way I think about it is it's that like I feel like by you stopping people from having things that can protect themselves and their family, what you're basically doing is you're preventing people from actually being able to protect themselves, and you're basically putting them at the mercy of criminals, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do. I agree that to an extent because, but I feel like, yeah, if I feel like, yeah, America, that place is mad, in it. I feel like if, like, the way it's in the UK and they're like governing everything, making sure, yo, people can't take justice out and themselves and stuff. I feel like that's good in a way because it stops like people just getting slain and like disputes. You get me, like that. Because I feel like if people were more inclined to just take take justice out themselves with any weapon, it'd be a madness. You get me? It'd be a madness. You get me? Like, yo, if someone robs your house, you kill them. Like, that's mad. And like, it's not mad, but like, I guess the force used, if you're allowing people to arm themselves, then you never know what can happen. Like, bro, in America, there's always these black youths, black people getting killed all the time, mistaken identity and that. Like, I remember I seen a case, some kid was jogging through some neighborhood. These rapists are following him in the truck with guns, saying that they feel threatened in their neighborhood. Killed him in it.
No, but that's different. But that's because I think with that's straight racism, in my opinion. I think like
Yeah,
something like that should be prosecuted. But I think, God forbid, if someone goes into your house and tries to rob you, and you
yeah,
shoot them, and maybe you kill them. In my opinion, you've done nothing wrong. In my opinion, you should be able to sleep
yeah.
at night.
Therefore, now I feel like the right balance probably is like allowing weapons, but also like changing the laws and allowing certain scenarios to them for them to be used. So it's like, okay, if you're under threat, if your house, someone's broken into your house, like you're saying, then you should be granted. Because in the UK you can't, you can't actually defend yourself like that. Like, I think if like someone breaks into your house and you mash them up bad, you can still go to jail for that as well.
Because I think what the UK, because I think the way it works is like they kind of think about the perpetrator's safety and their life and that. And on top of that, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
what they'll say is like, cool, you can defend yourself, but then you can't use excessive force, and you're meant to restrain them, and then call police. But I feel like, nah, nah, man, like
Subjective in it. Like, if you're under immediate danger, bro, you gotta stand on business, innit?
real shit, man.
Man coming into your house like with baseball bats and that, you're gonna just restrain him. Man, you'll mash him up, innit? Like, if the table turns, you'll mash him up.
No, for real.
You'll mash them up, fam. So, but yeah, the laws aren't the law. The self-defense laws therefore could be changed, and I hear that still. 100%, man. Is there anything you else wanted to ask? Any topics on in the rap scene or anything like that?
Nothing else, man. I think that's all good for me, man. How about yourself?
I'll probably say one thing. I'll probably say, you seen that rapper that Jay Sinner, I think his name is, and he's like, I think dots. Yeah, what do you think? I saw that he's been signed.
Yeah, I think he got signed still. I see that.
What do you think about that?
I think I kind of rate the fact that he got signed. However, I feel like it's a bit too early, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I saw the song's got like less than 10,000 streams,
Yeah, so,
and this. Mm.
obviously big him up in it, everything. But I guess maybe it's a good deal for him in it. I don't know what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
labels
yeah.
are
Maybe
like.
there's talent, and they see the bigger picture. You get me? They're just taking them from, and they see the bigger
At the
picture.
same time, sometimes these labels look at someone who has a viral couple viral moments, and they say, let's capitalize on that. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's probably not the case with him, but that does happen. Like, think of guys like Hazy. What?
but he got bread. He got big bread for that.
Yeah, but
He got he got big bread for that.
no, but deeper, he's basically benched right now, which means like they used his viral
Ah,
moment, and then after that they said, "Oh, there's no point. Like, fuck it, let's just bench him."
I know. I think for my next that kind of turns to my next question. Then I'll ask any more. I was gonna say, so you see how in this country with rappers, anyone with a viral moment now they get signed. Why do you think? Why do you think they don't do the same with content creators and stuff? Because like I said, I've gone viral bare times, bro. My account's huge, and I feel like I don't know, or and even yourself, bro. Like your page is unique in its own way as well. You got your interviews and that. Do you feel like you meet these independent media pages? We're doing like we're helping the community, the rap community, and that the culture, but there's no like support, man. You know what I mean?
You know it is.
Like there's no deals or whatever. Like yo, okay, we'll fund VE Media. We'll give you a studio. We'll give you this budget. We'll get you these guests. Like it's mad.
You know what?
But then man are getting signed off 400k views on TikTok and 10 and 2k streams.
You know it is. I think what it is like I think one, I think if you're already at a point where you can bust, I don't think you need much support in that. Because say if you're viral back to back to back to back, you're getting guests on, you're getting bare views, 100k views a week. You wouldn't really need any support with that. You'll say if you was, for example, if you got 100k every week in views, you'll probably think about quitting your job.
Yeah, but that's YouTube, innit? But I'm talking like, okay, some people, YouTube hustles long, innit? So if you just focus, like me, I'm building the YouTube, but my main, you can say my main thing is TikTok and Instagram. So if you see someone's got influence on both of these apps, like, I don't know, like, I don't, yeah, like, it's just something that I thought about, to be fair, innit? Like, how, I don't know, I'm just seeing rappers with hardly any audience, anything, they're getting like 100 bags for in the deal. Yeah, people that create content, I don't know, you gotta kind of just you can only eat off these fun programs
And on top,
that these platforms have in it.
I think you know is on top of that. I think obviously, I think with with rap music, it's easier to make a flip as well because you can just invest in a rapper, you get your money back. But like a content page, you kind of need to build it up. And really and truly, if you say if you get that support, say you signed it, for example, say your song gave you a deal, eventually you'll kind of know, okay, what you need to do. You'll build your own relationships. So then after that deal, what's the point of you staying around? All you'll probably need is
Yeah,
someone who's gonna bring you guys for content. Maybe now
yeah,
you have a network, and even at that point, you won't even have to do too much because you're already at that point. So I think with rap, it's like I think it's just easier to kind of like use in a sense.
yeah. I hear you still. Yeah, I hear you. And I guess these platforms they've got they've got their funds in it. Like TikTok, TikTok's got the fund.
TikTok,
YouTube's got a
YouTube,
pays.
and then on top of that, you can also think you can now use that audience to sell things to your fans. You sell merch. On top of that, you can do promo on IG. All these little things as well. Like you can think about that. There's little patterns you can do once you're at that level. So that's what it is.
True, true, true. Yeah, that's true. I guess you gotta just stick to the grind, innit, man?
Literally, man. That's what it is, man. Consistency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But in that case, my brother, that was good, man. I think I don't know. I don't know how well the stream. I think the stream got a couple viewers, isn't it? Got a couple viewers. I don't. Yeah, I think there's 2 viewers on right now. Shout out them 2 viewers. We had a couple up
Well, I want to
this
shout
year.
out to the two viewers, man.
Yeah, shout out to this year, man. But yeah, man. but yeah, but no.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, bro.
But yeah, man.
Are you gonna like put it on YouTube and from there?
Yeah, so it's already live, isn't it? It's already live. So literally, what I'm gonna do now is like, literally, I'm gonna make some clips from that and just post it and see how it goes in it and go from there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's calm, man. Hopefully, I ain't got a fucking target on my back now.
No, hopefully you ain't
Oh
got
yeah.
no.
Oh, you know what I wanted to say, bro.
Mm.
Flipping bouncer messaged me about my video actually.
What's he saying?
He was just like kind of he was just saying like, oh, he doesn't mind when people talk bad about him online because it's promo in it. He's saying like, oh, it's free promo.
Real.
Then he was explaining about he was explaining about like why he speak like him and Dig That falling out and why he continued and why he uses Dig That's name and yeah, man. So and then he was just saying, oh, I've got like he's doing some seminars or something in the UK. And yeah, I could pull up and check his hand. So
Shout out.
like, yeah. So yeah,
Hopefully he has a seminar in London, man. I'm trying to tap in, man. Fuck it, I need to tap in, man.
yeah. Like if you went to like London or Brom, then I'd pull up. But Manny, bro,
Money,
that's long, fam.
long, fam. Oh my god.
It's like, I mean, to be fair, I'm in the Midlands, innit? So it's not that long, but like, I ain't trying to build no like music label or something like that. So I don't really see why I'd go to the seminar. You get me? But
Nah,
I
networking.
definitely meet him.
Like, if it's in London, I'll definitely go for the networking. But
Yeah. True that. Yeah, man. I just gotta find out ways to monetize this page, man. Then we can start eating like Tyson and them, man.
nah, literally, bro, that's the plan, man. Definitely, man. I'm just gonna see what I go on for the next 2 years, and if it's making sense, then I'm gonna keep at it, man.
Yeah. What you saying? Have you done a face reveal yet?
No, yeah, I've done that before. Still, I've done one. Obviously, that's why obviously on the stream it's showing my face in it. So obviously people,
Oh yeah.
because that's what it is, man.
Right.
I'm probably gonna do more content because obviously got my face out there. Obviously got the website too. So obviously,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. You did tell me so. Yeah, I'll have to write a piece about that still.
and then so yeah, man. So I think even on TikTok, I might even start having to do like every little post I make on the website. I'm gonna have to do a little green screen on top of it and talk about it. So
Yeah, definitely, man. TikTok's quite good, you know. Like with live because you get money off it, bro.
bro, man,
People-
I had a
people-
TikTok before that was banging, but they banned me, fam. Dark.
Oh,
I had that
yeah.
TikTok for like
I
four
haven't really
years.
figured out how to like get the audience on live yet, man.
I think you just need with the lives, you need to be consistent, man. But yeah, also
Yeah, man.
all TikTok in it used to have like 15K, but they took it down. It was dark.
Yeah, I heard it was easier to make money back in the day on TikTok than now.
And on top of that,
'Cause that's,
what
mm,
TikTok used to do, at least with my account, they'll say that like content's not original in it. So they'll
yeah, they
say,
still do it, but I've been banned since like Jan.
yeah, bro, because obviously these man they're not trying to, because what they do like with the big, so with the smaller creators they'll find ways to take away their money in it, because obviously they're not a profitable company yet. So obviously because of that they'll find little things to take away people's money. But obviously with the big creators, if you're shaking Nash or you're talking about some homo thing, that's all good in it. But if you post your own content, it's not original, and they're gonna not give you your money in it. So
Yeah, that's kind of why I've started. That's why I'm doing the vlogs. That's why I've been doing the like stitches and that, talking about things because it's like, bro, my page is built up posting interviews and things like that, and then I'm getting banned. And because I post like three to five times a day, and they have a violation of like five posts in a month. So if I'm posting 5 times a day, bro, I'm getting banned a week. It's annoying, man, because the amount of money I'm missing out is mad. But that's why I'm growing Instagram in it.
yeah, that and on literally, man. I think even if you find someone who works there, man, the networking, if you can get someone who can pattern that too, because all I'm
On
saying,
TikTok.
yeah, because obviously if you got the connects, man, you're PG, man, you're PG if you got connects, because they'll probably pattern for you.
Yeah,
I even tried
yeah, I
talking to
know,
people
man.
about that back in the day. They were just chatting shit, man. It's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Bro, we're all
Yeah,
human,
man.
man. So,
If I get to that stage, if I get to that stage of flipping going to TikTok, I'm gonna have to jam it on them still.
no, honestly, bro, because it's a joke thing, fam. It's a joke thing, honestly.
Yeah, man, big bread, bro. Cause big bro, I think in Jan, bro, I made like 350.
Healthy, fam, healthy.
So I'm saying, bro, that's scratching the surface. I know there's youths like that are making a bag off it or something like that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
2 bags a month off TikTok, bro, or even the live. So it's like I've been I've been banned for 4 months, bro. That's like, let's say if I did 350 again and again, bro, it's like a bag. Man, there's a band man for and my page is getting like 300k views a week, bro.
Man, reinvest that money into your own thing, bro. You know what I mean, man? That's a joke thing.
You get me? Man's doing all these vlogs on that on YouTube, and it's costing me like £70 minimum a video, and yeah, long fam.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what it is, man.
But yeah, man, we gotta just persevere, man.
I don't really watch football like that, you know.
What you
I
say?
don't really watch football like that, you know.
Nah, I said we gotta persevere, man. What you think I said, PSG or something?
No, I thought you said PSG versus Sevilla. I was gonna be.
Yo, it's an accent, man. Man said PSG Sevilla, persevere. I say, yeah, man. We gotta just stay strong, man, and continue. You get me?
Literally, man. That's what it is. Just keep up the consistency, keep doing it,
Come on, bro.
and then go from there, man. Honestly.
Yeah, man. We'll get more of these. We can get more of these and properly, and I guess we like market it properly.
No, definitely for
Could,
sure,
could
man.
be, could be something, man.
Yeah, but
Could
yeah,
be something still.
I think people are tapping in with the live. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do some more research to see how we can kind of do more with this live. Maybe go on IG live too or something. I don't know, and then go from there.
Yeah, there's definitely potential there.
So yeah, that's what it is. But my brother,
Come on, bro.
Faz, it's been good chatting to you today, man. Hopefully
And
we
you,
can
man.
get
And you,
more
my
in.
boy V.
For sure, man. Hopefully we can get more of this in. But yeah, in that case,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy your
Cool,
night,
bro.
man, bro.
I chat to you in the ends, man.
Say that and shout me, my brother. Love.
All right, love, bro. Nice to meet you. Safe.